the role of women is being attacked in society through we being diminished as the lesser sex, as though we have no purpose and we are not able to contribute effectively to society. And how this is done is usually through derogatory songs and lyrics targeted towards women. It's the abuse, the verbal, physical abuse, the sexual abuse. It's all these things that contribute to this diminished self-worth and cause women to walk contrary to who God has called them to be, because in their minds they're not worth anything besides their body. If they don't have a strong figure in their lives to encourage them and open their eyes to who they really are, their true worth, then they will develop a warped mindset about themselves and start to view themselves in an erroneous way based on how they are treated, objectified, and made to feel like the lesser sex. This causes them to lose sight of who they truly are and to lose connectivity with God, because now they begin to walk in what is being said about them. These verbal curses begin to manifest in the lives of women, and so we see a degradation in terms of the quality of women today. They no longer are graceful. They are promiscuous and naked all the time, and they begin to start to use men just as how men use women. They begin to do the same. So it's like they're saying, if you're going to view me as nothing more than my body, then I'm going to use my body to take you for all you've got. And so then men complain and say, oh, women are wicked and women are just as bad as men. But it's what was done to women that they're now doing unto men, because they weren't regarded for more than their body. They didn't have a voice, didn't have rights. They were only made to reproduce and to upkeep the home. So they began to adopt the same mindset as men and began to try to reclaim power by getting what they want through their bodies. And so we see where both men and women are at fault, because we can't just place the blame on men, because a lack of a relationship with God can cause a woman not to know her true worth. So it's really both, and what the Holy Spirit told me a while back is that it takes accountability and the coming together of two to really solve this apparent problem, because 1 equal 1 doesn't change things, and 2 equal 2 doesn't change things. Two persons standing alone cannot effect change. There has to be joining together. So as I said, 1 equal 1 doesn't change things, but 1 plus 1 equals 2, and then there's a new number. There's a change, right? So I think both sex needs to take accountability in terms of how society is now, the roles that men and women play, how they are being affected in a negative way because of how we perceive ourselves and how we treat each other. Women will not submit to poor treatment. Women cannot submit to poor treatment, even though women are made to be in submission to men, their husbands, essentially. A woman cannot naturally submit to poor treatment. So if a woman is not being regarded as someone with worth, made to feel like a second-rate citizen, then a woman will not be soft, loving, caring, and submissive as she's supposed to be. Men and women need to change the way they treat the opposite sex and how they view themselves. And I just want to encourage women who are victims of this warped mindset, being made to feel like you're less than, and have started to view yourself in this manner, and as a result have been promiscuous or have done things that are unbecoming or contrary to God's will for your life, that you can entirely change. God is able to renew you, to recreate you into the image that He ordained. That version of yourself that God ordained is able to take you to that place. You just have to seek Him and develop a relationship with Him. That's what it is.